Well, it's almost here. The last meaningful Triple Crown prep left to be run. That's the Arkansas Derby being run at Oaklawn Park this weekend, the 81st Arkansas Derby. And we want you to bet it through Naira Bets. And keep in mind, the Bankroll Builder, the last Bankroll Builder, the fourth and final. Bet 50 to win, 50 or more to win, and anybody in the Arkansas Derby, and you will get $25 back for your Kentucky Derby Bankroll. If you've built it up to the first three, you got 75 coming, just 25 more to reach that $100 mark. Well, it's an interesting Arkansas Derby, and I think a lot of the focus is going to be on Classic Empire. Last year's 2-year-old champion who ran one of the best Breeders' Cup juveniles I think we've ever seen. He's been, not just a disappointment, but he's been an enigma, let's say, through this Triple Crown chase because he didn't run well in the Holy Bull his one start. Had issues with working out and different things. Now, apparently, they took him away from Palm Meadows. They took him out to Ocala. They say he's been doing well. He shipped down to Arkansas. He is the horse to beat, and he has to be on any multi-race tickets. But how much do you want to trust a horse at a short price that's just got so many more questions than answers? I do think he's the one to beat, and I hope he runs well in here because he is a horse that could win this Kentucky Derby because it's a Kentucky Derby right now that's crying out for a star. It doesn't have one, and he could be that horse. But if you're trying to beat him, where do you go? Well, obviously, you look at the Rebel. That was the prep for this race, won by Malagasy. And you had 6 horses coming out of it. I don't know how Malagasy is going to win this race from the outside post, going a mile and 1/8. I think he's very distance challenged, and he's got a serious speed to deal with in Rock and Rudy, who we'll get to. So he's going to have to stalk that one. I don't want anybody out of the Rebel. I watched the race a few times. I think horses were not really finishing in there. I think horses like Petrov are distance challenged. Horses like Silver Dust and Looking at Lee, they kind of cosmetically closed in there, but I don't think they did a heck of a lot of running. So I'm throwing out everybody from the Rebel. Well, that makes it easy. You use Classic Empire. You even use Conquest Mo Money coming from Sunland Derby. I'm dubious of him bringing that form, but I won't dismiss him because I don't want the Rebel horses. But how about Rockin' Rudy? And he's an odd horse. What is a horse that broke his maiden at Del Mar, an $80,000 maiden claimer at 5.5 furlongs, and then wins a run second twice going down the hill in fast races at Santa Anita? What is this horse doing in the Arkansas Derby? Is Doug O'Neill getting desperate? Well, he went with a maiden at Bluegrass, so I don't think desperate is a word you should use for Doug O'Neill because he knows how to win these big races, as we've seen the Triple Crown races in the past. Rockin' Rudy is too fast for anybody to keep up with him. He is going the front from the rail, and they're all going to have to play catch me if you can. Well, they did it with IRAP last week and didn't think they thought they'd catch him. He was a big long shot. Maybe they won't catch Rockin' Ruby. I'm going to take a little bit of shot with Rockin' Rudy to upset the Arkansas Derby on the front the whole way over Classic Empire and a little Conquest Mo Money. And remember, bet it through Naira Bets, bet that Bankroll Builder, and sign up now. Earn up to a $150 bonus. Use the promo code CLASSIC. Now is the time to get involved with Naira Bets.